So the moment you get there is for people who are like me, I would say for people who are lost, who maybe are lonely as well, maybe by themselves. Because like I would say sometimes when you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely, right? But a lot of times I know that being alone sometimes, well, it is not so easy. Like sometimes that you will feel an urge inside you, the normal human part in you would want to go out, because you feel this thing, you feel that you are so weird by isolating yourself from others, and you would doubt, you would wonder whether you're doing the right thing or not. So yeah, of course, in this busy, bustling life, you would sometimes you feel that you're so different from people, and so when you are there, you feel like, oh, finally I found a community. It's not even just one home; it's like a whole community, a whole village of people who are the same as you, who has the same living style, the same lifestyle as you, and you feel safe. You feel like, okay, you found somewhere you belong. You found somewhere you belong. So it's not just home finding. It's just like using the word home finding is just a word. And to be honest, the scale is more like you found a community, a whole village of people who is the same, who supports you. And why is it different from when just being here? Although a lot of people in that whole group, the whole Vietnamese group, then would like, I can still meet them in Vietnam, right? But it has a very different feeling in terms of like the frequency. Because like normally when they're in Vietnam, right? Everybody is occupied with work, with family, with so many issues. And when you are there, like either you have to leave those things behind, you have to leave the borders behind, you have to, or you have to leave them behind, or you will just forget them. Like by yourself, and like somehow for some reason you don't feel that anymore. You don't want to think about it anymore, because maybe it's like you're so happy you don't want to think about anything else. So that's the thing. Like when you're there, you're so focused on that, like whether consciously or unconsciously. I don't know. For me, it was initially it was unconsciously, like. You don't want to, you like, only when I got back to Vietnam that I realized, okay, for a while I was so happy, I was so relaxed that I almost completely forgot that I have so many borders and so many troubles here in Vietnam that has to be solved. Yeah, so that is my definition of like home fighting. So to sum that up, right? You meet those people. So you meet those people. Ý là nói lại cho nó gọn ha, tức là so you meet all those people in your group. You have to focus, like má
Không sao, nhưng mà đến đoạn đấy cũng ok rồi, nhưng mà nếu mà
nó có một cái câu, ý là có một cái câu đang muốn nói mà tại vì nãy đang bị kẹt chưa có nghĩa ra được cái từ. Đại ý là đang muốn nói cái việc là giống như là mọi người ở đây mình có thể gặp, đúng không, nhưng mà bản chất là mình gặp thôi, chứ còn cái tâm mọi người nó vẫn bị distracted bởi rất là nhiều thứ. Thì khi mà mình ở bển thì at the same time là kiểu mọi người đồng loạt là đều chỉ phục vụ một cái việc là mọi người đồng là chỉ focus vào cái việc là thực hành và chỉ là relax thôi, cho nên là cái đó nó được multiply, nó được intensify hơn, và vì vậy là nó là một kiểu mọi người đều đang hướng về cùng một cái direction, right.
Kiểu như là ở đây thì ở Quan Âm Tu Viện thì đi ra chùa xong tối về vẫn về lại cái không gian cũ,
và vẫn còn rất nhiều những cái trouble. Yeah. Rồi để nói lại chỗ đó ha. So basically to sum up, like when all the people in the group then, right, you will think that, okay, of course normally you can still meet those people, you can meet everyone in Vietnam, but the feeling is different because like when you're here, right, every day, every morning you go to work, and when you go back home in the evening, even if you meet your master, you meet Rinpoche for like one dinner, so what? It will still be the same. When you go back home, you have to turn on your laptop, you have to get back to work, you have to think about all of those things again. You cannot let your mind relax for more than like half a day or like a couple of hours. You can just relax, so what? Just so to regain the energy. But you are not really at peace yet. You're not really at peace yet. You're simply like resting, relaxing for a little bit to regain the energy after a day. But when you are there, it's not just you, and it's not just consciously forcing yourself, but you are unconsciously surrounded and drowned in that peace vibe, in that atmosphere. And it's not just you, and it's everyone else as well. Everyone is so focused, so enjoying. We are all enjoying that peace so much that it changes. I think it changes our subconsciousness as well. We are happy. We're happy in all levels, from our unconsciousness, like to subconsciousness, to our consciousness. We can't help being happy, being happy there. Yeah, so that is like the biggest difference. Like we didn't want anything. There was no specific goal or aim that we want to achieve after that. It was simply like a trip, like to enjoy the peace there. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.